So today I've got the review on my new for 2020 Airblown inflatable 9.5 foot Art Deco Santa. My mom actually got this for me as an early Christmas present, so it was really nice of her. She didn't have to do that. I'm very appreciative of it because, you know, it is over $100 for her to buy that for me, so really kind of her to do that, like I said. She really likes the design as well. I think that's one of the reasons why she kind of, I guess, decided to buy it for me in advance as a Christmas present. I think because she really likes the design. I mean, who wouldn't, you know? I mean, it's got great detailing on it. The Happy Holidays, that print just looks so good. The swan material that lines the Santa's attire. And then, of course, the gold on the Christmas tree. And then it's got a blinking lantern. You know, so many factors that go into this inflatable that are just so amazing. Gemmy really put in their effort for this design. I feel like it. I think most people would agree with me on that. Not all, but most. Art Deco, I didn't know that kind of, I guess, style of inflatable is called Art Deco, but that's what Gemmy calls it, so I'll go with it. And then you can see, of course, 2020 Gemmy Industries. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this inflatable before we unbox it, so I'll do that right now. I've actually had this inflatable for quite a while now, maybe 2-3 weeks. I remember I posted something on my story. I think it was a picture of the inflatable. I remember I got home and she put it on my desk. So that was a really nice surprise and really nice of her to do that. Okay, so from what I'm seeing so far, just the normal stakes, no like spiral stakes or anything like that. So, instructions, of course. I'm already loving that dark green. Wow, that is going to look so good. There's the star on the top of the tree. There's a light right here too, so that's nice. The lantern. I love this material. It's amazing. Some more of it. Some nice detailing right here. End of Santa's hat. So, spread it out a little bit. The fan is actually a much lighter gray than I would have expected. I think that's kind of interesting. Alright, so this is looking like YEF 80, but I'll open the zipper and I will check. It does in fact have a YEF 80, so that's pretty good. Obviously, you know, 125 would have been better. I would have put a 125 on this, but Gemmy thinks that putting a YEF 80 is the appropriate move. So, yeah, I'm glad that it's a 80 and not a 60, but I feel like 80 would just be the, I guess, the average fan that they would do, and then 125 would be, I guess, higher expectations, and Gemmy's not going to meet those, at least not very often. So, I'll go ahead and spread this out and make sure everything's working fine, and then we can plug it in. So I think the inflatable is absolutely gorgeous. Everything about it, from the lantern to the presents to the detailing and the lighting, is perfect in my opinion. Now I will say the box makes it a little better than it is in real life, but it still lives up to my expectations. So it does have 67s, which is nice. There's one in the teddy bear. Another one in the bag, you can see right there. 2 in Santa himself. I think if I move around the back, yeah, all right, so right there you can see one. There's another one in the lantern. There's one in the tree. And then if you move around to the back side, you can see sixth one. Kind of hard to see, but it is there. And then from this angle, you can really see that blinking LED, or I should say C7, in the lantern. The lantern on this one is much better than the one on the 8.5 foot short circuit Reaper. This one is smaller, but looks more like a lantern in my opinion. It looks more realistic, and I think it goes really well with the rest of the design. I'll kind of give you a close-up of everything, so you can just take it in. The wind has been really bad all day today, so I am quite lucky right now that I'm filming this part of the review, which is the, I think, most important part of it, just so you can see everything. This detailing right here is pretty cool, I like it. And then it's got a little strap, which, I don't really like it. I think that's probably the worst part of the inflatable, is just that little strap near its waist. I like how the detailing or the pattern actually matches this right here, just in a different color. I think that's pretty cool. And then of course his face looks really nice as well. Since I think this inflatable is going to look so good at night with all its detailing and 67s, we'll go ahead and take a look at what it looks like actually at nighttime. By far, this is definitely one of the best inflatables at night I've seen in a very, very long time. The light location, or I guess each of the lights location for where it is in the inflatable, is incredibly, I guess, positioned, because there needs to be a light in the lantern, there needs to be a light in the beard, there needs to be a light in the tree, or else you won't see it with that dark green. And then of course has to be one in the bag, because it's the same shade of green. And then the teddy bear, you want one light to light up the presents, or else you would never know. It would just look like a bag that said Happy Holidays, and you would never know that anything was actually inside. So for lighting on this inflatable, it's a 10 out of 10. And I don't really give 10 out of 10s for hardly anything, but the lighting on this is so good. I can't deduct it anything. I just can't deduct it anything, because it's perfect in my opinion for the lighting as far as that goes. One more thing that's really cool, that's not its lighting particularly, but something that the inflatable reflects, is that my street light actually is so bright, like I mentioned in my 15-foot Let It Snow review. It will reflect onto the sparkling swan material. So let me give you a close-up look at that. So you can see that. Even the lantern reflects onto it. That's pretty cool. So anyway, my point is that when you back up, you can see the really sparkly material all up and down his clothing, his wrist, the outlining of his hat, and then of course the rest of his clothing. So I love that. The sparkle material is real, so it's not just the camera is doing it. In real life, it's actually even better, so that's pretty cool. I think that I wasn't expecting that at all. You know, that's just a nice surprise about this inflatable. The swan, obviously going to have that sparkle effect as well, but for this one it looks way better. Yeah, a really cool design. Show you a little bit more angles of it. Few more. The tree is probably my least favorite part of this design. I just don't think it's all that great, but it's okay. So yeah, a really, really cool inflatable. I 100% recommend it if your store has it. I got mine and they only had 2, so now they only have 1. And last time I checked, that was like a few weeks ago, so they're probably sold out by now. So if you are remotely interested in purchasing this inflatable, I say do that much sooner rather than later, so get it ASAP. I hope you enjoyed my review on this 9.5 foot Art Deco Santa. If you did, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video coming tomorrow, then a review after that, and then a Deals of the Week episode, then a face review. So peace out, bye.